Corporal Jose Mendez, Josemendez, and I'm with the Austin Police Department Public Information Office. So today, at approximately 12:12 p.m., APD officers responded to 1210 Kenyon Drive in reference to a welfare check. The caller requested a welfare check on her daughter, who had not been heard from in a couple of days. When officers arrived on scene, they located an unsecured door and subsequently carried out that welfare check. Officers then located two individuals inside the residence with trauma to the body. At approximately 1:30 p.m., both individuals were pronounced deceased on scene. One subject was identified as a female in her 40s and the other a male in his 40s. At this time, homicide detectives are on scene investigating this incident. This does appear to be an isolated incident with no threat to the public. According to detectives on scene, this does appear to be a domestic violence incident. Anyone who may have any information regarding this incident is encouraged to contact our homicide tip line at 512-477-3588. And again, that number is 512-477-3588. This is being investigated as Austin's 26th homicide of 2023. I'll take any questions you might have.
Are they living at the house?
Yes, they were. This was the residence, okay. 1210, right behind me.
Was the female that was discovered, was she the caller's daughter? Was that established?
Correct.
What's the relationship between the male and female? Do we know?
I don't have the exact relationship, but there is some kind of relationship. Boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, one of those two.
Were any weapons located?
I haven't been told of any weapons, but I was just told that there was obvious trauma to both bodies.
The two individuals seem to be the only ones involved in this, or is there another person that possibly APD is looking for?
Yeah, to my knowledge, these are the sole two people that are involved. We aren't necessarily looking for any outstanding suspects or anything like that at this time.
Is it safe to say this is possibly a murder-suicide?
I don't have that information, but again, it's very early on in the investigation, and we're trying to determine that at this point.
Any neighbors being talked to, any witnesses, or anybody that might have heard anything?
I've seen a few neighbors outside prior to you guys' arrival, but I don't have any knowledge to that as far as if someone heard anything, saw anything. And again, that's why we're encouraging anyone who may have heard anything or saw anything to either contact 911 or our homicide tip line.
Any information on when the trauma occurred? You said a few days ago.
Yeah, so to my knowledge, the mother attempted to reach out to her, and this was going on for the past 2 days. I don't know when the trauma took place, but they hadn't been heard from in the past 2 days.
Any idea when was the last time either one of them or the both of them were seen alive?
I don't have that information at this time. That's unknown. Any other questions?
Can you reiterate, sir, it's an isolated incident, there's no threat to the public?
Yeah, correct. So right now, based on the investigation and the evidence that was seen, it does appear to be domestic, like I mentioned. There doesn't seem to be any outstanding subjects right now. So again, this is kind of contained to this one residence. And again, it looks to be domestic related. So therefore, at this time, we can suggest that there's no further ongoing threat to anyone else.
And just to avoid confusion, because we see the for sale sign, they did own this home?
I don't have that information. That's unknown at this time.
Are you able to elaborate on the trauma that the bodies received?
Because the investigation's ongoing, I'm sorry, I can't release that information other than just obvious trauma.
Any indication that officers were ever called to this location before in the past for any reason?
I don't know of any prior incidents. Yeah, I don't have that information either. All we do know is the mother was calling from out of state.
Just for clarity, and the for sale sign, this was not a situation where someone was showing the house and this happened.
I don't have that information. I wasn't told it was or anything like that. I can suggest that they did reside here. I don't believe at this time that it's being investigated as something of that magnitude. Any other questions? All right, thank you.